Hey everybody, it's World's Finest Detectives here. We're just going to go through a video of what we feel that Arkham Origins should have been like.
Yeah, you know, we both played Arkham Origins. We enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It could have been a lot better.
Could have been.
And it could have been a lot more like the release trailers that they told us it was going to be like.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Didn't. Now, we're counting down for number 5. Number 5 being, what was up with all the glitches?
I know. At one point you have a dude just like...
Glitches be stalling!
Right.
And I play it to this day, and I'll be going through Predator mode stuff. Guys will be running in the corner.
And you can't do anything about it.
You can't take him down, you can't knock him out, you can't punch him. It ruined it. Also, this didn't happen to me, and this didn't happen to Cody. Save files getting corrupted.
Yes.
Had that happened to me, I might have started liking Marvel a lot more. I swear to God, if it had happened to me.
Yes.
Alright.
Number 4, no multiplayer.
They just, why? I remember getting that game and saying, I'm going to do multiplayer, that looks awesome, and waiting for 18 minutes to play a match, and it just wouldn't let me.
I personally feel like you shouldn't have had it. I mean, the old saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Arkham Asylum didn't have it.
Nope.
Arkham City had it. Didn't.
Didn't have it. Didn't have it. Whatever.
I mean, it's like, you don't need it. They just felt as, it's our game, we're going to make it to our liking.
Now, I remember reading a lot about Arkham City, and a lot of discussion was there going to be multiplayer, because it is a cool concept.
Yeah.
Have shooters and Batman taking them out. And Rocksteady said, to do multiplayer, we would have to divert from the story and make our separate department for that. And he didn't want to do it. He didn't want to sacrifice. And I think it did sacrifice a lot. You know, the glitches are a consequence of that.
Because whenever you focus more on 2 parts of a game, little do you know that it affects the main part of it that
you're taking away. So, you know, they could have done that better. And it is a cool concept, and they should still play with it.
It's absolutely fun. Once you find a match to play in, if you're on a bad side, and once Bane comes in and you're just tanking around, that's fun. But
yeah, it was hard to get to with, you know, technical problems, and there were some issues of just third-person shooter aspects. I don't know. It was just poorly made. It felt kind of thrown together.
You want to take number 3?
I'll take number 3. When I heard that Deathstroke, that guy right there, was going to be in this game,
Mr. Wilson,
I was excited. He belonged in this game. When I heard you could play as him, I just was like, finally! This is going to be so awesome. He worked. The Joker didn't work as a silent predator because that wasn't his thing.
Yeah, you can play him in Arkham Asylum. I mean, it was fun to know how he got around the asylum, but he doesn't sneak around. He's more...
Yeah, he's not an assassin. He's crazy and stuff. It just didn't work. Deathstroke could have worked, but it didn't for one reason and one reason only. Tell him, Cody.
Didn't kill.
He didn't kill people.
He was like...
What's the first word of his name?
Deathstroke? Wounded stroke, right?
According to this game. Unconscious stroke?
Yeah.
Or debilitating stroke, like so many people in America face today because of their diet? This goes out to you, man.
No, but his name is Deathstroke.
Deathstroke, not any of that stuff. It was Deathstroke. He should kill people. And you know what? You know who's killing people? The Red Hood in Arkham Knight.
Right?
He kills people. I'm excited for that.
He
kills people. Deathstroke has swords and guns.
He couldn't use any of those in his Predator match.
You should have been able to use the swords and kill people and chop limbs off. They could have gotten an M rating, which I guess they didn't want, but they should have gone for that. Alright, I gotta stop talking about this. Take number 2. Take number 2.
Alright. Different assassins.
This didn't simmer me down, because this still pisses me off. The assassins they chose were silly. Take it.
Most of them belonged there. That man belonged there. Shiva belonged there.
Copperhead was pretty cool.
Copperhead was pretty cool. I mean,
Deadshot worked.
Yeah, Deadshot kind of, because he is a hired gun. Bane
is iffy, but you know who doesn't belong?
Firefly.
Killer Croc.
Garfield Lens. Firefly.
It's a weird name.
He hates Mondays.
Here's what I would have done with that. And that is the preface for number 1. The number 1 thing that could have changed this game and made it amazing. Random encounters. Have people randomly attack you while you're swinging through Gotham and flying through.
Like, if at one point, it doesn't necessarily have to be like random, it could be scripted, but you don't know it yet.
Yeah, like certain events trigger it, and they just attack you, and you don't just take them out. Deathstroke was in it for like 7 minutes of the game. he should have gotten away and continue to try and get him.
Arguably one of the best boss fights ever. What was so aggravating to me, it was like, okay, I just beat the Executioner. Nah.
Yeah,
I should leave him. I just beat Deathstroke. Call the cops, Alfred.
Yeah.
No, it's like Deathstroke should, with him being the metahuman he is, he should have woke up sooner, got the heck out of there.
He should have taken Bane's spot.
Yes.
He should have attacked early on, disappeared, later come back and had another boss fight that was even harder. That is aggravating, and here's what I would have personally done, because I remember seeing that first release trailer, being so excited, because that trailer with Batman and Deathstroke, it looked perfect.
Yes.
And what I would have done is something very similar to that. You know, Deathstroke makes it out. Deadshot makes it out.
Yeah, have Batman like investigating a robbery, or like what in that case was a couple of crates where he was going to, and then it exploded, and then boom, Deathstroke's there. He set up a trap for Batman.
And also, you know, the whole premise was $50 million to kill the Bat.
Yeah.
It attracted 8 assassins, 4 of which were assassins. I think, you know, it was a cool idea. The police officers are trying to get the bounty, but I would have. There's so many more dynamics you could have done with that, and you could have had smaller assassins trying to get the game.
Yeah.
You know what? Black Mask sent out the thing. Oh, you guys come kill him.
That's understandable. I can understand the whole Roman Sion is putting out this bounty for Batman, but it's like,
I feel like, and the reason this is so aggravating, it is the coolest concept in the world. He's been Batman for just long enough to get cocky.
yes.
And
I have a personal thing with that. Like the whole thing, his utility belt is chock full of stuff you don't get until the
later.
second half in Arkham City. So it doesn't make sense to already have the grapple boost.
And then there's the whole logic thing of why would he get rid of these electric gloves? Why would he get rid of the launcher thing?
The exosuit, the like he got rid of the gun disruptor, and he had to make a new one in Arkham City. I mean, I understand like, he leaves it at Batcave if some of y'all want to make that argument, but he's Batman. He makes they
should have
his mind before.
Been a little bit smarter about it. And again,
We're not saying we're not saying it wasn't a good game.
It was good.
Awesome
the problem
game.
is Asylum and City and Night are going to be
the definitive Batman.
like they're on the greatest games of all time list, and Origins will never make that list.
Origins will be that kid at the monkey bars who had lice. His parents shaved his head,
and he just is kind of too chubby to do the monkey bars, and his tummy always shows.
Yeah.
No one else's tummy shows.
No.
You know what? Let's leave with that.